Whoa there, you. Come here, you. Can't do the scavenger hunt without a list. Report back to me when you have enough items for your first promotion. Now get!
Huh. I mean, say what you want about MMOs. This is officially the most random assortment of crap that any NPC has asked me to go find. What's up, everybody, and welcome back to Team Pizza Plays Psychonauts. I, of course, am Whatthefnu, and in this episode, we're going to continue our tour of the campgrounds, or rather, begin our tour. We've had a very limited one so far, just seeing the kids' cabins and inside Captain Oleander's mind. Or Coach Oleander, sorry. I'm getting all of my proper titles mixed up. That's never good. Especially if you're in the army, you know that is never, ever good. Now, there's a lot to see out here. There's also this main lodge in the middle, but we'll get to that in a second. Right now, though, I feel like getting a little bit of dialogue out of the way.
Hey, Lily. Do you know where Sasha 9's secret lab is?
Secret? It's printed on your map. Duh.
Oh, I knew that. I was just curious if you knew where Sasha 9's lab was. Because I do.
Uh-huh.
You see what I'm talking about with all of the interactions between these characters feeling so natural? Man, I'm conflicted. I really am. Like, at first I was really excited about Psychonauts 2. Then I remember how this man has handled things like, oh, what was it? Double Fine Adventures back in the day, eventually became Broken Age. There was also the, well, found our first hide-and-go-seek item, or scavenger hunt, that's the name of it. I haven't been to camp in a while, I'm sorry. Okay, let's stop tripping over our words and actually get something done here, shall we? There are a couple different things I'm looking for out here on the grounds. If I can get myself onto the roof of this building, that'd be a good start. Get some arrowheads. These things take a while to build up, I just want to point out. Like, you'll notice I'm getting these one at a time. I'm gonna need like 400 of them for some of the upgrades. It's a little bit ridiculous. There we go, first card. There's a couple more that we can find on the grounds here. You'll notice there's an entire marker on the roof. Don't get used to seeing those, by the way. They are extremely rare. Oh yeah, over on this roof as well. There's a funny little cutscene here if we approach these guys.
It's the king of the obstacle course!
Hey, Rez! You're awesome!
It's kind of funny, too, because if you actually slowly move yourself up this pole, you can see them doing their nefarious deed, but the instant you get close, they hide it and start acting all peppy again. Just little environmental details like that. You gotta get them down, and this game has got them in spades. Oh, but what was I talking about? Yeah, Psychonauts 2. I want this game to be good. I really do, especially considering how much I love this one to begin with, but considering Tim Schafer's history with money, I can't bring never mind the fact that I don't have 500 bucks to just burn on whatever anyway. I can't trust this man with money. I can't. But never mind about a future that we don't know for sure will happen or not. It's time to go ensure that some things will be positive for us no matter what. And hopefully we can do that by raising our Psychonauts rank, which will require we actually get up these rocks. There was a way to climb up this, I thought, to sort of cheat the environment. Head scratching, is it not? There's probably some actual way you're supposed to do this, but I like to break traditions. And so far, I'm not getting rewarded for it very well. Okay, we'll try and search for something a little bit more conventional, if you will. It's not like there aren't rewards down here as well. You see that up there on top of that bulletin board. There's also a car just kind of flying around over here. I only need 2 more of these, is the thing. Like, I just want to claim 2 ranks if I can. put all these cards back together with some cores and nab myself a couple extra ranks. Can we slam dunk ourselves? That is the question that needs to be answered. Doesn't look like it. Not without a particular ability that we're gonna get in a little bit. If I can, oh, come on, just give it to me. It always feels like I'm just out of range of these types of things. And that's one of the infuriating things I find about 3D platformers. When your character... I mean, this game does the same sort of thing that Metroid does. You need later powers to get certain things that you can see in the environment very early. It's... And I find that infuriating to this very day. It seems mean. It almost seems just a little bit mean-spirited to just dangle a carrot in front of somebody's face. Like, because I'm not going to remember all this crap. Like, especially when I began this game, I was not going to remember all of this nonsense. You expect me to come back all that time later? Yeah, no. Why don't you just print the... I respect games that actually give you the ability to print those kinds of things on your map. Like, if you open up... If I could open this up and... Like, what was that game? Phantom Hourglass style? I could leave a little marker for myself on the map saying, come back here later with this kind of ability. I'd be like, okay, that's actually really good design. I don't have to remember. I don't have to worry about, did I miss something? Is there something I forgot about? Stressful. I don't know. I'm weird like that. Anyone else feel that way? Probably not. So, welcome to the lodge, ladies and gentlemen. You can see the fire starters or the levitators, whatever they decide to call themselves these days, performing on stage. Or you can see the little invisible girl here, who will disappear as soon as you get close. And she's shy. I always feel bad for characters like that. It's like, no, I actually want to be your friend. You don't have to worry about anything.
Sorry, my bad.
Oh, well. And then, of course, there's Crawler here.
Excuse me.
I told you them burgers ain't ready.
No, you didn't.
The coals ain't hot. They're not gonna be done for a while. Maybe a week.
A week?
They're back-ordered. I'm the only one back here. These things take time.
I don't even want a hamburger.
Oh, well, why didn't you say so? So, what do you want? Oh, that's my last cobweb duster. Take that into someone's mind with you. You can clean up. They're happy to be found with that. You can change the colors.
Okay, I'm skipping through these pretty quickly, but basically these are all the power-ups you can buy in the game. These are the two things that I got confused in the last episode. The mental magnet for rank 15, and then the Psi energy colorizer for 30. Now you'll notice we only have 31 arrowheads. This is what I was talking about. 400, 250, 800, 50... Luckily, that one's only 10. If you want to get any of these really good upgrades up here, you're going to need this thing over here.
Dowsing rod will help you find arrowheads that are buried deep. That's where all the really valuable ones are, you know. Find 3 or 4 deep deposits, and that baby pays for itself. It costs you money because it makes you money.
So basically, yes, if you want to get all of the really good upgrades in this game, you're going to need the dowsing rod, which... Fortunately, we can't buy right now. We can buy 2 Psi cores, though. Oops. Whoops, didn't mean to drop out of that.
I'm back.
Hey, where's my hamburger?
I told you.
Just kidding. I just want to buy stuff.
Don't push me, Sonny. I can reach you with this spatula.
Don't make me come back there with the fly swatter. What's the button for this? No, not the info. There we go. That's the buy button. It's been a while, forgive me. Yeah, that's about it for now. Read! For the love of God, read! I love little posters like that. It reminds me of when I was a kid. Like, my local library actually had this thing it did, where every summer they would have this program that would encourage kids to go out and read more. Like, they would give you actual prizes. Like, they had these trading cards that you could put together. They had this map you could follow and you could fill in as you racked up more and more hours. It was actually kind of engaging. Yeah, things were a lot less entertaining before the internet. We took what we could get, honestly. Speaking of taking what you can get, how's about we go pay a visit to to one of our very good friends over here. Like, you may have noticed that before, ever since that, whoa, sliding around on the rocks here, and not just on a slope. Raz, where are you going, buddy? I know gravity is taking you in that direction, but I want you to go in a different one, if that'd be okay. Yes, okay. How do we get up to that spot? It's just, it's a thing, okay? It's a mental thing. I want these items. Give me just one more chance at them. Bah! Humbug. Fine, I'll come back later with some other kind of ability. We've got 2 Psy cores, we don't have to worry about it. In fact, this episode is more introducing you guys to the bigger mechanics that are happening here, like these tree stumps. Now, there was a grate over the one in the kid's cabin before, but you might have noticed off to the side it wasn't there anymore. We jumped down one of these.
Hey!
Welcome to the Whispering Rocket Underground Rapid Transit System. Would you like to go back to your private sanctuary now, Agent Cruller? Or somewhere else?
Gee, I wonder.
Let's go to Ford's, my sanctuary.
Yes, noble Psycho Master.
That's an incredible texture on the chair, by the way. Just that black, glowing, translucent thing. Well, everybody, welcome to Central Command in the Whispering Rock Psychic Summer Camp.
You finally made it.
It's an honor to finally meet you in person, sir. I thought I recognized you in my dream, but I couldn't be sure. Now that I see you in your element, there's no doubt. You're Ford Cruller, the greatest leader the Psychonauts ever had.
Well, you shouldn't believe everything you read in True Psychic Tales magazine.
Alright, so there's a lot of lore here on the screen right now, like a lot of questions I could ask this guy. And I want to show this off because I find this kind of thing really interesting, but if you're not interested in any of the info that's about to be shared at all, I will put a little annotation off to the side that you can use to skip it. So, for those of you who are going to stick with me, enjoy the explanations.
What are you doing here at Whispering Rock?
This training facility is built right smack on top of the largest titanium deposit known to man. It runs under this whole valley and makes this a very critical area for the Psychonauts. So I'm here to look after it, and to make sure you little spoon benders don't kill each other.
What's Titanium?
Titanium is a very rare psychoreactive mineral that crashed here on a meteorite hundreds of years ago. It responds to psychic waves, focuses them, amplifies them. It can make psychics more psychic, but it can also make unstable people more unstable. Not everyone can handle that much activity in that part of their brain. It can drive them completely out of their gourd. Gives this valley an interesting history.
I saw you raking leaves. Was that a disguise?
Yes, well, I have many disguises. It helps me keep an eye on you kids wherever you go. Now, when I'm in disguise, I may pretend not to recognize you. Don't blow my cover, okay?
Say no more. Your secret identity is safe with me. So, what mission are you on down here?
Well, from here I can monitor world events, look for signs of psychic terrorism, ripples in the astral plane.
And then fly out and save the day, right? You've got a jet hidden here somewhere, I'll bet.
Well, these days I'm really just more of a dispatcher. I spot the trouble and send out a younger agent, like Mia or Sasha. Or maybe you someday.
What does all this equipment do?
Well, up here, it's all intel. Down that hallway is the observation room. No tests going on in there right now. Maybe later. And beneath us, I have special machines for rebuilding side challenge markers and detangling mental cobwebs. You should go familiarize yourself with those. They'll come in pretty handy for you.
I'd better go. Lots of work to do.
Good luck, Rasputin.
Thanks. I'll need it.
Don't worry, I'll be right here with you, inside your head.
My head?
Yep, I want to keep my eye on you, son, so I'm going to be a psychic stowaway inside your noggin. If you ever want to make me appear, you can do it with this special device.
Is that a piece of bacon?
Oh, yeah, I just love bacon. I smell that stuff and I can't help it. I drop everything and come running.
Okay. Do you have like a little baggie or something I could put this in?
You get a move on or I'll eat that right here.
I love Cruller. Everything about this guy is awesome. And I don't know if you caught the little details in that speech, but some of the things he said are actually foreshadowing for plot twists we're going to encounter later. For now, though, he's going to explain to us how these machines down here work. For instance...
Before you go electrocuting yourself, let me tell you how these babies work. Now, this beauty here is a mental cobweb detangler.
Oh, I know what those are. Mental cobwebs are...
You see, when an area of your psyche is neglected for too long, mental cobwebs form. Now, up in the camp store, they sell a very special device known as a mental cobweb duster. You can take a projection of it into the mental world with you and use it to extract any cobwebs you find. The duster stores the cobweb's psychic energy on the real world side. So, you can take what you collect back here, hook it up to the loom, and weave that tangled mess into something useful, like a card from a side challenge marker, which brings us to this fella over here. You put 9 Psy cards into this guy, along with 1 Psy core, also sold in the company store for a nominal fee, and it will kick out a bona fide Psy challenge marker, which will earn you a promotion to a higher rank. Rank up enough, you'll earn new psychic abilities. You got it?
Put my mental cobwebs in there, and my Psy cards and cores in there, and soon I'll be able to burn stuff.
Yep, basically. Have fun.
Alright, fair enough. Basically, we could have skipped that entire explanation and just done that. So now, we're going to create ourselves a couple cores. And don't worry, I know that I'm not exactly going to reach rank 10 off of this and get my first extra psychic power, but fortunately, if we poke around in here a little bit, not only will we find extra cards, but if I remember this correctly, there's also an entire Psy challenge marker hiding somewhere in the nooks and crannies here. It's by the exit though, so I've got to be careful not to walk past the loading zone. That would be bad and embarrassing. Might not want to embarrass myself in front of all the people that are watching this. Another card, okay. Come on, stop holding out on me, game. You keep people waiting long enough. Or rather, I've kept people waiting long enough. This is near the beginning of the game. You'd think I'd remember this. What to do and where. Where are you? Mario! Mario! Mario, where the fuck are you? How'd he get past the parking lot? What do you mean he's the origami killer? That makes no sense. Alright, I'm gonna stop quoting Slow Beef and actually get some shit done around here. Where the hell is this thing? I was almost positive there was a full marker hiding somewhere in this room, but I don't see it. And it was easily visible from the exit, too. Damn. Oh, well. Looks like the secrets of pyrokinesis are... Okay, I'm gonna cut away for just a moment. I'm gonna try to find this thing, because I wanted to show this off in this episode. There we go! That's how you actually get up here. Alright, so now I can start exploring the rest of this just fine. Now I can start grabbing these cards. We can build up 9 again, and then we can go get ourselves a new psychic power. Oh, and also an eagle claw, because we can do that now. Apparently that was just sitting on here. That poor, poor eagle. Alright, collectibles go in and awesomeness comes out. Ladies and gentlemen, we are ready to learn pyrokinesis. Dun-dun-dun-dun. Love that little jingle. I love a lot of things about this game, but you probably guessed that already. Alright, come on, Cruller. Teach me your ways. Let's get these monitors out of my way so I can actually do that.
Of your hard work, dedication, and mental agility, I'm proud to bestow upon you the official merit badge for pyrokinesis.
It's always satisfying, isn't it? God, I never get tired of this animation. All the hard work finally pays off when you get to set things on fire. Isn't that the case in just about any game, though?
Cool. I can't wait to burn Hey, What are we doing here?
Inside your mind? Well, I thought you'd like to be in a familiar place for your first pyrokinesis lesson.
Lesson?
Shh, now think of something you'd like to burn. Ah, yes, I heard you were raised in the circus. But why would you want to burn all these happy memories here?
If they were happy memories, I wouldn't have run away. My dad, he hates psychics, and he knew I was becoming one. So all day long he would force me to practice my acrobatics, hoping to distract me, or maybe hoping to kill me. I never was sure.
Now why are you still talking when you could be burning stuff?
Way to break the tension, Crawler. Let's see here. What's the button? There it is. To remind everybody, I haven't played this on PC a whole lot. We can burn these, but we can also do something else. You'll notice there are other things in this room we can target.
I didn't train you in that so you could set me on fire. Now knock it off!
That's actually a good thing to do. Like, anytime you get a new psychic power, use it on Crawler first. He gives you a funny little bit of dialogue.
Ooh, it's getting hot in here. Rasputin, lock your mental focus on this last one and hold it while you use your pyrokinesis power.
So yes, explaining here that you can not only set things on fire, but you can also lock on to targets. Some things will take longer to burn than others.
Excellent work.
Fire is pretty.
Okay, that's the end of the lesson. You're free to go, but you have to promise me, only use your power of pyrokinesis only when it's very, very important, or it's really, really entertaining.
I promise.
And if you're doing it to impress girls, make sure none of them have on a lot of hairspray.
The way he says that, it's just got that tone in his voice like he's speaking from experience. I love the delivery in this game. Like, all of these actors are really, really good, not just Rasputin himself. So, we've screwed around in the campgrounds, we found a whole bunch of psychors, we bumbled our way into getting some pyrokinesis. I think that's an episode, everybody. So, until next time, I am Whatthefnu, and please join us again for more Psychonauts. Later, everybody. Also, I hear some crying in the distance. Here I come to save the day, after I grab this card down here. I'm sure you can suffer a little longer. They're collectibles, kid. Calm down. Yeah, I'll be there in a second. Relax. Blah, blah, blah. Little childhood trauma builds character. You'll be fine.